best in the game.
It is a bantamweight matchup between Ketlen Vieira and Ronda Rousey. All right, here she is, big-time feel. No surprise there, the UFC Hall of Famer and former women's bantamweight champion, the great rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey is a box office hit. Every time her name sits atop the marquee, the stars come out.
Yes.
From her UFC debut with the quick submissions to Jean LaBelle standing next to the octagon with the timer. Everything was always a spectacle, and Ronda had the skills to back it up.
I remember being at weddings and bar mitzvahs back in 2011, getting texts from guys like Sean Shelby. Dude, you got to see what Ronda Rousey just did. And it didn't take her long to enter the mainstream, successfully defended the title several times. Ronda Rousey back and perhaps with a point to prove here tonight. Well, if she is not the best ground and pound fighter in the women's game today, give me another name, right? Because she has taken it to the next level, and more often than not, when she gets you down and starts throwing punches, referee's coming in shortly thereafter.
The referee jumping in to save her opponents has almost become
synonymous with her fights.
It's the way that her fights end. She's beating him so badly that the ref has to jump in and save him. We have not seen anyone so good at ground and pound since Tatiana Suarez first entered the UFC, and she has taken that to a whole nother level. Her ability to just control posture, control range, and land from anywhere from the top position is truly inspiring to watch.
And not unlike you, she's got a mean streak. She told us in the fighter meeting on Thursday, I'm about to give her some scars for life. So free souvenirs coming on the ground if we get there tonight. All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. Both fighters are 28, with similar height and the same reach. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a judo fighter, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Venice Beach, California, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Rowdy Ronda Rousey! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Manaus, Arizona, Brazil, Ketlen, Vieira! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
Ready. Ready to fight?
All right, here we go with round 1. Prevailing wisdom going in was that this fight was either going to end with some ground and pound or by way of submission on the other side.
Yes, and when you look at it like that, you think the ground and pound comes from the grappler, the submission comes from that fantastic jiu-jitsu fighter. But if I'm the grappler, I possess the ability to make this fight stay standing, and that's where I want to be. This jiu-jitsu young lady needs to get the fight down to the ground as soon as she has the chance.
Vieira gets caught with that punch. Vieira gets absolutely melted by that head kick. Oh, big left hook there. Ooh, uppercut lands. We'll see where she goes from here now. Oh, straight right.
That one landed clean. Oh, switch position. Watch the knees and the elbows come now.
Vieira's got the tie clinch. She's got a good one.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Back and forth we go. All right, both women out.
Nice in directly into the finish. Nice takedown.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles. Oh, Rousey's trying to lock up on a submission now.
Attacking armbar.
Nicely done. Wow, there is just a viciousness with which she operates here on the ground as she continues to get the ground and pound game going. She might get a finish here.
She's looking for the finish. She's so good at dictating these ground exchanges, and she's doing a fantastic job of building posture to try to land that kill shot to the top.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Rousey. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Vieira. Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here, just beautiful when it comes to the transition.
It's very difficult to keep up with her.
Rousey's trying for a submission here.
An attacking armbar.
Nicely done. Guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison, and if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on his elbow control, underhook, and getting back to your feet.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, here we go as the next round gets underway. Great to have you with us tonight, and great to see her striking get to the next level here tonight. Just an absurd number of total strikes landed in that previous round.
Every fight, she improves in terms of her technique. But every fight, she has told us she's going to put out more activity. That round was definite proof that she's ready to stick by her word.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, pretty good series of punches by her there. She certainly is. And she finally gets the takedown here. She kept on trying. She knew at some point she was going to be able to... Oh, Rousey's looking for an arm bar here.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work and put the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank. Man, she's got some good ground and pound, and putting that part of her game to good use tonight.
She's putting it to great use, just really damaging from the top position.
How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautifully.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched.
Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright.
This double leg shot.
Oh, how about the slam there? That one cannot feel good. Less than 2 minutes now to go in round two. Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold.
You can tell that she's spent a lifetime developing this skill with the way that she's able to move with so little effort on the mat.
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has the half guard, because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Oh, she's got the full mount now, DC. Her ground and pound is fantastic, and maybe that'll... Vieira's looking to lock up an armbar here.
Gotta be careful, armbar.
Nicely done. All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to a leg, she didn't pause. She didn't stop. She went right to the finishes that she needed in order to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that was a great display of offensive wrestling. Good stick.
She landed another strike to the body there. Very smart to work that body late in the night.
Nice takedown land.
Man, she is just non-stop on the ground, moving in all the right directions. Another nice transition by her there.
She's moving a lot, but every movement has purpose.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Transitioning to the arm submission now.
Attacking armbar.
All right, she postures up here.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Solid strike on the ground. 3 minutes now to go in this one. Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC. Vieira's now trying for the Kimura. Oh, nice job by her. Nicely done. Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Vieira. All right, north-south position now, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to escape?
If I'm the bottom fighter, she needs to try and force the top fighter to make an action.
Now trying to trap an arm.
An attacking armbar.
Oh, nice job by her.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Oh, and she gives up her back. This is not a fighter you want anywhere near your backside. We could get a finish here in the not-too-distant future.
Yes, she's very dangerous from the top. She's so good at controlling the hip. She's so good at just being aware and taking advantage of any opportunity to finish that now she finds herself taking her back with the chance to try to end this fight.
How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautiful.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched.
Rousey's in full guard. All right, so they go the distance here tonight. Certainly had her takedown game going, and that was obviously the big storyline in this one.
It was a focus during her training camp to get better in the wrestling exchanges, to secure as many takedowns as she could possibly get a hold of. She did that today in spades, and she has earned a very good victory.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 9-28, 30-27, and 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Ronda Rousey!
Well, you got to figure her challenges are only going to get stiffer from here, but she passed this test tonight.